What's going on, guys? This is Third Perspective, your podcast, your favorite podcast. Yes, it is. I'm your host, Mac Reed.
I am the man with the voice.
What?
Comedian All Scott, baby.
What?
We got our problem child. We have officially named him our problem child, all right?
Hey, y'all.
We brought him back again. He's made it to another episode, guys. So, yeah.
AKA Pretty Terry.
Pretty Terry.
I guess I'm Pretty Terry, y'all. That's the name that they gave me. So we gonna stick with that, I guess.
His real name Ashton.
Yeah,
Ashton Earl Thomas.
Ashton Earl, a.k.a. Pretty Terry, a.k.a. Problem Child. But we also finally have our first lady, a Third Perspective. You know what I'm saying? We are getting official out here for real now. We had some females that felt like there was nobody up here that represented women at all. So we brought one here. And she's a great fit. She's also a comedian, you know what I'm saying? So you can introduce yourself, ma'am.
My name is BK. It was a spider in my way, so I grabbed Ash's hand and wiped it away. Good? I don't do spiders or insects.
We also call
like
her SG.
For sugar grapes.
Sugar grapes.
Sugar grapes is in the building.
Shout out to Greensboro, North Carolina. We like our grits with
That's
sugar.
what y'all do in Greensboro, bro. Y'all got to get it
We do
together.
that in
I ain't got no grits out there.
Yeah, I ain't never. There ain't nobody can cook
You're not
grits for me in
welcome.
Greensboro.
You're not welcome.
Nanny up.
Jeez, not
You're
Nanny
not
up.
Sorry.
Yeah, she gonna be real Nanny
You
up.
really
baby.
can't. You can, that's like, that's not cool.
Sugar grits?
That's not
That
cool.
is okay. That's okay.
Okay.
I guess, man. It's butter, salt, and pepper for me over here.
Yeah, butter, salt, and pepper.
But on some real stuff, so before we get into everything today, how's everybody feeling today? You know what I mean? You can go
We'll start with sugar grits.
sugar.
Sugar grits. Start with your sugar grits.
I'm okay.
First time on the pod.
I'm definitely excited for this moment. I think with the world and everything going on, I'm kind of up and down. But, so I would say okay.
Okay. We'll take that. What about you?
What about you, man?
Pretty Terry?
PT.
Reality is setting in for me.
Okay.
Why is that, my brother?
Because I'm leaving tomorrow.
Where you going?
Afghanistan.
Okay.
So reality is starting to set it for me now, man. So, I've been kind of brainstorming all day. I'm trying to eat everything that I won't have access to while I'm home. Trying to enjoy my people, my crew.
No smoking, right?
Yeah, no smoking.
Sugar
Smoke
grits.
cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm trying to quit.
No, he gonna stop.
I need to quit.
I'm making
We
some
don't
sugar
allow
grits
that
tonight.
in Third Perspective.
I need to quit.
We don't condone cigarette smoking, and you shouldn't either.
You already had your verbal warning.
You had one.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna get written up next year.
I'm blessed though, man. I'm ready. This is my second time. Like I said, I did 15 months in Iraq, so do another 15 in Afghanistan. So hey, something to look forward to.
Knock them out, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What about yourself, man?
I'm actually doing pretty good, man. Got some new stuff coming. Finally getting into this radio world.
Yeah.
Podcast and stuff going good. Moving the brand forward. Regular work is going pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in a very happy space right now, man. So it's been a fun time for me.
You making moves.
I'm trying to,
You are.
man. We
You
got to
really
move the
are.
brand somehow.
You really
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
You making moves, man.
All Scott, AKA, you know what I'm
The
saying?
comedian All Scott, aka the man with the voice. The
AKA
homie zone is
Caesar,
now.
AKA Mr. North. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? Hey,
In
Caesar,
there.
I can take the Caesar nigga. I'm with that. But the homie zone is now on iHeartRadio.
There you go.
Show is.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
First
We
episode
taking
went
that-
down yesterday.
First episode was already recorded. It comes out on my birthday.
Yes.
September 5th. You know what I'm saying? Big milestone also going into this 30. You know what I'm saying? About to be dirty 30. So ain't nothing about to be, it's just about
That's
to be
the
all
dirty.
new stuff for me, man.
That's
And I'm
good.
enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? What else? I think that's about it for me.
You making moves, man. I'm really proud of you.
Man, we making moves. It's all about the whole brand, brother.
You
This
right.
is all the brand. It's just an extension to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I get somewhere, everybody
point.
else come with me.
Good
right.
point.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mac
what about
Reed?
you, Mac Reed?
Mr. Spicy.
Spicy Mac.
Spicy
the
Mac.
Mac.
Spicy mac sauce.
I'm just make mine short and sweet.
Oh, I talked too long. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just sold our house, moved into an apartment, temporarily until our new house is built. I come to the conclusion I don't like living around people.
Big fact.
I-
Big fact.
Now I totally forgot how now I got to deal with parking and all that type of stuff. So, but other than that, job, everything's working smoothly. You know what I'm saying? Still learning the role, but getting better each and every day. But also trying to keep my mental health intact. That's just basically
That's
big.
definitely got to be a focus all the time, man.
big.
Men and women, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
We got to
Yeah.
make that thing purposeful. And speaking of mental health, first topic we definitely going to talk about is the passing of Chadwick Boseman.
That's right.
Yes.
R.I.P., R.I.H., anything like that you want to say to Chadwick Boseman. For me, it hit me hard because he is a South Carolina native. We don't have a whole lot of people that we can say came from South Carolina and did certain stuff, but for him, he has came out and he has been our hero, our superhero.
He gave he gave black kids hope.
He gave black kids a lot of hope.
He did. He gave them a lot of hope.
So he did a lot for South Carolina in general, just being the person he is and being where he's from. But I know for me, he's did a lot, said a lot of motivational things for me. And then even with his passing, it's like, it gives me a whole nother motivation to where it's like he was diagnosed with cancer 4 years ago.
Right.
And they put out all this work. So it's like,
It ain't
what's
no
your
excuse.
excuse?
Right.
Right.
What's your excuse? Okay,
one has it.
my knee hurt one day. Whatever. I better get up and go do something.
Yeah.
We can't make excuse. I don't feel like I can make an excuse now for not doing anything.
No one has excuses, bro. There's no such thing as excuses right now.
Excuses
That- I'm-
like buttholes.
I am
Everybody
just
got one.
I am just appalled about that though.
Appalled?
Well-
You using that word, Rick?
Yeah. Well,
Upset?
I'm
Frustrated.
No, what I'm saying is like okay, let me not use that word. I'm very amazed at how he really had cancer and
Oh, and nobody said anything?
not even that. Like this man still put out work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
Like-
doing his treatments and everything in between shooting.
Exactly.
And my thing is nobody knew.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody.
bro,
I thought
like,
people
that's,
was caring.
that's what that's what
Right.
you call
That's
that's
what I was
what you
thinking.
call strength though. Like seriously, that it's really no excuse now.
But you also have to applaud his team.
Yeah, they kept that on
Yeah.
the low.
DK,
And a lot of people talked about him when he came with that video. Remember that video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
A lot of
do
people came for him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what is he doing? Is he doing this for a role or what? Like,
all right,
and-
I'm gonna let BK talk before I get into that part because I do have a problem with that as far as like how everybody coming at the people that was saying, "Oh, you made jokes
Right.
about this, such and such," and nobody, you don't know somebody's
Didn't know.
story.
Right.
right.
You
I
didn't
mean,
know.
Like people didn't know, like for real. But we don't talk about that because people really do be on crack. So,
Right.
but
People really do be on
really,
crack.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hard
don't
drugs.
call him a crackhead. Like, crack ain't invented. Like,
I remember
okay,
that. I
whatever.
remember that.
But I mean, I think what we kind of touched on yesterday, with him and the Black Mamba, what I've learned is that a life being fulfilled doesn't have years on it.
That big
It
thing.
definitely has like what is the meaning behind your life? What is the purpose that you met in your life? And that's what I've learned from Chadwick. That's what I learned from Kobe. We've lost a lot of young people this
Nipsey.
year. Nipsey.
Crazy
And,
about it, that ain't even been a year, man.
it's not even
Like
Yeah,
a
it
full
has.
year for Kobe. And
Oh.
Yeah.
for Kobe. It ain't
Yeah.
even been a full year.
I mean, we've lost so many greats. Like we've lost C.T. Vivian, we've lost John, we've lost Lewis and
Like a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. So I mean, I think with him being so resilient, being able to reach his goals without any type of fear of self-pity or self-doubt,
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I have cancer, I can't do this, or I
He
have to
didn't
focus
stop
on this.
nothing,
He didn't
like-
stop.
He didn't sink himself into his feelings.
Exactly.
He brought himself out.
Okay, I got this going on.
Yeah.
This how I'm gonna react to it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give y'all everything I got.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder.
So,
Right.
but to go back to the thing with all the people saying the stuff about they made the jokes about the picture, and it was like people didn't know. No, you can't just say you can't make jokes because you don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Usually, jokes come from what somebody sees right then. That's where the jokes is coming from.
Yeah.
It wasn't I don't feel like it was a lot of malicious intent to the jokes. It was the way he had the camera, the way the picture looked. So it's like, no, how was you supposed to know that he had cancer? People that work with him didn't know he had cancer. People still make jokes. People make jokes about everybody when they post a certain picture that looks a certain way.
Yeah.
Right.
People make jokes anyway. You don't know what's going on in their life. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, now people have been joking on him when he posted that picture. So you just being insensitive or whatever because he had cancer. When that happened, when the jokes was coming, y'all wasn't saying that then. Y'all wasn't saying, oh, we shouldn't make jokes because you don't know what's going on. Like, you was laughing at the jokes and you was reposting it.
I disagree though. At the end of the day, you shouldn't make these jokes if you even. People are smart, or supposed to be by now, to know that okay, if somebody's looking like that, the first thing we shouldn't do is joke about the situation. Even if let's just say if he did have a drug situation going on, like he was addicted to something.
It's still
like
nothing
that,
to joke about.
That's nothing to joke about.
But what I'm saying, most of the jokes, but this is the thing, I've seen a lot of those jokes. It wasn't about drugs. It wasn't about him being just so skinny. It was the way the angle of the camera was and how he looked with the beard and with the hat on.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it a rumor saying that he lost that weight before a movie role?
People kept saying that.
Yeah.
But you got to think, they did that to Denzel too when he had that mustache. And they kept putting the cigarette in his mouth saying, game 4, game 5.
Right.
Now we're going to finish this. They were doing that too. He might have had a movie role or he just changed the way he looked.
For me, like, I always have a statement. I'm a comedian. Like, anything can be funny, but not everything is funny. And for me, when you talk about Cat Williams, he's made suicide jokes. When you talk about Cedric the Entertainer, he's made suicide jokes. Like, we have heard, even Dave Chappelle has made suicide jokes. So when you talk about heavy situations, comedy and tragedy go hand in hand.
Exactly.
So for me, yes, if we would have known that he was going through cancer, we would have made those jokes. But in that time and place, that's what was appropriate. That's where jokes come from truth, from reality. Like, literally, Cat Williams said, what's her name? Whitney Houston smoked the kneecaps off. And you know what I'm saying?
Laugh.
And people laugh.
But you didn't say, oh, he shouldn't make that joke because she was really addicted to the
She was
drug.
really
Nobody
addicted.
did that.
She was really addicted to cocaine.
Saying goes, it's a truth in every joke.
Yeah.
It is.
So me,
but
it's
that's
like,
what comedy is, and that's what's making it so hard for comedians now. Everybody is so sensitive, so you can't joke about such and such. You can't joke about this and that because it's comedy though.
Right.
From a comedy mindset, you're not looking at everything as so deep, so heavy, so such and such. You're trying to make light of the situation so people can get over it. Usually laughter is the best medicine. That's what I look at as far as being a comedian. That's what other people as far as comedians look at as being comedians. Me and BK have made jokes that certain people probably won't take in a joking manner.
Be sick about it.
But it's because we comedians and we're joking.
Well, I mean, I hear that, but what's the point? At the end of the day, why can't there be like a waiting period to the whole thing? You know what I'm saying?
Because
like, okay,
when is the perfect time to get the joke off?
you can wait till later.
So you say a joke after the person dead.
Go ahead and do it if you want.
Then people gonna still be mad. Because you shouldn't talk ill about the dead.
I mean, but at the end of the day, that's the problem right there when it comes to sensitivity, especially within our community. So if a white person says something, then like about black people acting a certain way, what black people gonna do? Oh,
That's what black people do.
But aren't we the same people talking
And then
about this
when
right now, though, right?
But I
still,
think because, so like the difference between a white person saying something about, like I know yesterday, a white person retweeted Chadwick's last tweet, and he tweeted about Kamala Harris, and they was like, this was his last tweet. Completely inappropriate, because right now, you don't understand what Chadwick means to the black culture. You don't understand what he means to us. When you and I have a commonality, it's because we're black. We understand that struggle. We understand the privilege. We understand the praise. So when a white person does that, they don't have the same gravity of knowledge, of pain, of understanding than what we have. So of course, what I say is going to be taken more welcoming than a white person. Because first of all, not only do they not understand, but they're the one oppressing us. So of course I don't want to hear what you have to say. Like I don't want to hear that.
That's actually a really good point, though. That is. What you
But
said.
it's also
a very good point.
It's also
because I didn't think that deep into the perspective of it, like until you said it.
Well,
So
like certain
that's
comedy,
very
with
good.
certain comedians and certain stuff like that. It's the way the timing of stuff, or the timing that the stuff has been said, the way you say it, the way you throw the joke. It's all in that. Like comedy ain't just going out being funny. The most simplest thing can be so funny.
I mean, but timing is perfect, though.
Timing is always the thing. It's when you decide to do it. It's how you decide to say it. People have their sensitivity levels with everything. But say I make a certain joke about white people. Am I comfortable saying that joke in a room full of white people?
Oh.
I should be able to do that, and then they laugh.
Yeah.
It's just like me making a joke about black people in a room full of black people. Can I do that in a room full of black people? Any race that I'm gonna talk about, can I do that in a different room? Can I say these same jokes in a different room? That's where the mindset of, is this offensive? Is this timing perfect? Is this good content?
Yeah.
That's where all of that comes in at.
But you still like
Even
that.
with this person being white. Gary Owens has been saying black jokes for the longest and he's white.
Ever.
You know why he never really got backlash from it? Because he know how to throw the joke. He know how to say certain stuff in timing. He knows how to have empathy with the black people.
That's what I
From
mean.
him being a white person from a trailer park also.
Yeah.
That ain't the life that a lot of black people have lived. We live in poverty-stricken areas, yes, but he still know how to throw a joke from a certain area, from being a white person.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, though. It's timing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timing.
Sometimes people jokes, it's a lot of black jokes that ain't go over because the jokes was ill time.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying those jokes were a good time when they picked on Chadwick. What I'm saying is like they honestly didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Like they honestly didn't know. And for me, as a comedian, everyone is fair game. There's
Everybody
if
kids
I can
and
talk
everything.
about black people, I can talk about your kids. I can talk about white people. I can talk
Everybody
about
get it.
the mentally ill. I can talk
Everybody get
about
it.
the LGBT community. I can
Because
talk
if we
about
making everybody comfortable, everybody is
if
fair
you can
game.
laugh at a certain group, that means I can pick on your group as well.
If
You
you
can't
can't
laugh
laugh
at
at
a joke
yourself.
at somebody else, then you can't laugh at a joke with yourself. Period. So yeah, but I do feel like, I mean, of course, like the man just passed away. Like it's ill timing. It's terrible.
Yeah.
No one knew, you know. But I think a lot of times, especially now with the cancel culture and things, we like to put blame on someone, which is very unhealthy because we don't understand what grieving is. We don't understand like this is the time to grieve. This is the time to celebrate someone's life. We always have to like, well, you did this wrong, and it's like, dude,
That's human nature. People love just to point the finger. No one really wants to accept the responsibility of taking over. Like, okay, if something happens, okay, now this is my fault.
right?
You know what I mean? So that's just how people are, unfortunately.
And it's like some of the fans or whatever made Jess Hilarious feel bad about what you said about the video.
She actually
and she
posted
has said,
something
I'm not
about
going to do
Just with the mess.
I'm not going to do Just with the Message
Yeah,
anymore
she
because
said
of it. But it's like you're now taking away something that really got her where she at.
Yeah.
Because of her comedy. And you made her feel bad, whether she just started feeling bad on her own, and then you added to it or whatever. It's still like you taking the genuineness out of comedy.
Yeah.
In the black culture, we joke, bro.
So
We go at each other.
We do.
Since
We
slavery.
do it about simple stuff. Now, some of that does have to change. But it's still our thing to where it's like, this bad problem has come up, joke about it, make it funny, let's move past it, let's keep moving forward. In regular America, we have to literally go through all the crap that we're going through right now and then get our ass up the next day and be a regular human. How do you expect that to happen every day?
I mean, it's definitely going to be difficult, but I actually have a question. So do you feel like in the black community, are we just that sensitive?
Yeah.
We are sensitive and insensitive at the same time.
We are.
But we have become numb to so much stuff to where we need to joke about this and laugh about it to where I don't need to feel this.
Or not let it bother us.
Or I don't, exactly.
I mean, I remember Cat Williams making going in on Michael Jackson. Literally going in, calling him Peter Pan in the tree. And then literally like the next year or so, Michael Jackson died. And no one ever put that,
It's like, does he take that back now?
This wasn't even joking. He was roasting this man.
Yeah.
Like, it was like on some real, like, he was F him type thing.
Do you believe that's probably because when it comes to like somebody like an icon like Michael Jackson, he's already been thrown to the wall so many times due to his history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well,
What do you
certain
expect,
things
though?
in history. So it's to the point like anybody can get Michael, but Michael's still gonna be Michael.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
his celebrity has outgrown all of it.
Yeah. It's
He can literally do whatever he wants to because his celebrity has gotten that high to where it's, well, Michael Jackson gave us Thriller.
Yeah.
So all this other stuff don't matter. You decide when it matters when it comes to certain celebrities. Because certain celebrities you don't want to let go of.
I mean, well,
Well, it's still allegedly. We don't, I mean,
See what I'm saying?
he was acquitted.
So because we know people that really murdered somebody and you got off. You're still a murderer. You just got off.
Facts. Facts. But I mean, at the end of the day, going back to, you know, saying Chad, you know, the death of him, I just want to say, you know, especially as somebody from South Carolina, for this man to definitely do all of this and still, like, do it all, fighting cancer, chemotherapy, like, filming movies, do that process. That has to be difficult, and that really is inspiration not only to the black community, but it should be worldwide.
And I want to add to what you said about chemo. I watched my uncle battle cancer from the start, from the time that he was diagnosed with it to the time that he left.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to take him to chemo. And one thing I know for a fact about chemo is that it drains you.
It does.
So for him to have the strength to still do what he did after chemo
That's
shows who
different.
he is
That's different.
as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched, I know how that chemo is because I watched my uncle deal with it. You tired, you sleep for
that's
2-3
different.
days. You know, you drained. And for him to still have that strength to still go do these movies and do chemo in between, like, that's major.
And nobody around you know.
That's major, man.
What we're trying to build here is stuff like that.
Yeah, that's major, man.
So,
Strength.
go ahead.
And I want to say this, you know, shout outs to my cousin, Rochelle. She beat cancer.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And the thing about her, you know, and, you know, that's my bloodline, so I know she's just like me. I'm the type of person, I'm not going to tell you everything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be better with that. But, you know, eventually we were informed, and, you know, it hurt because, Lord knows, I haven't, you know, other than last year when I saw her, you know, my grandmother's passing, you know, we really haven't seen each other as much. You know what I mean? Of course, I feel like, you know, especially with things going on, it's best to try your best to reach out to your family members, try to get in contact with them, fly out to go see them if you can,
Right.
and things of that nature, travel to do, you know, see those people. But, you know, when I was informed that she had cancer, I mean, it really hit me, because not only her, I got other family members, even, you know what I'm saying, my brother, because he's probably not, he doesn't tell everybody, but he you know, he has cancer as well. So it's something that is in my family. You know what I'm saying? My pops, he beat it twice. You know what I mean? And he's like me. He's not going to tell me everything.
You don't want everybody
You know
to
what I
worry.
mean? And
But I think that's the thing in the black culture too, where we don't want people to worry. So, I mean, that takes us, I mean, you go ahead after, it's just that takes us to a whole other thing about health.
Right.
So like you saying, we don't tell each other stuff. We don't talk to each other about stuff.
Right.
Especially when it comes man to man, certain stuff, we don't talk to each other about that.
Facts.
A lot of black people don't like going to the doctor either.
We hate it.
That's a problem
I
too.
just smell
That is a problem.
hospital and
That's a problem.
I hate the smell of
Stop
it.
sticking your meat and everything raw.
Whoa! What?
What? What do we?
That went.
Hey, get on up.
I think, you know, black people need to take more, they need to go to the doctor more. I understand that we don't like to, but we have to. Because if you have something, you want to be able to catch it in its early stages.
Facts.
You know,
Wait
like,
till it breaks down.
yeah, don't wait till the breakdown. Like, it's really people out here that haven't been to the doctor in years. Really. Haven't
for
been to the
regular
doctor in years.
checkups.
Just for regular checkups. Like, prime example, me. I go to the doctor every 6 months. Why? Because I know I fucking drink like a fucking fish.
Yeah, you do.
I know I drink. And I smoke.
What he say?
I picked you up.
He said
You wanted to drink.
Yeah,
You can't.
you
He
know.
said drink like a fish.
It's a drink.
What else? What else?
I know being that I like to drink,
Get your chili and sea bass.
I know what comes with that.
Catfish
And
nuggets.
like you say,
Yeah.
cancer runs big in my family.
Fish pudding.
Cancer and diabetes is a big thing in my family. My mama died from cancer. My uncle died from cancer.
I had an aunt
My aunt passed away from a form of cancer. You know, and so on. My daddy beat stage 4 prostate one time.
That's tough.
My daddy beat stage
Prostate,
4
that's
prostate.
that's
He beat
tough.
it. He
Y'all
beat
gotta
it too.
get
But it's like
checked out.
with us, as far as like our brand, our group, we're gonna build a stronger friendship. Just because that all goes hand in hand with business, also.
Yeah,
We do have to check on each other's health. We have to
We
talk
do.
about those things.
we do.
We have to have those wild conversations we're saying stuff like what I just said. That's something that you can really tell somebody, and it be a form of checking on their health. Like, bro, you can't just be out here doing that type of stuff in single life.
Yeah.
Or even when you with somebody, you can't be doing that stuff.
Have more respect for yourself. What's wrong?
That's key.
That's what it is.
Single life is different when you're just out here with, you know what I'm saying, wild.
And people will not tell you if they got something.
They sure won't.
Wait, what?
They won't
This
tell you.
conversation. So we're talking about STDs now.
No, we're not talking about
Dirty
it's
bitches.
It's a form of health.
Yes, it's a form of
It's a
health.
form of health.
It's a form of health.
It's a you got it was creeping.
Yeah. Might as well jump into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Your bitches is dirty.
Dirty dick and dirty vagina around here.
What?
Bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, it really
With
is.
Corona on top of it.
Oh
Like, what
my
is going on?
God.
Someone
not
opened a
saying
pack of
nothing.
Frito-Lay.
People don't even care about STDs no more. As long as I don't get Corona, we good.
Right.
That's all people caring about.
There's more out there than just.
It's more out here than you can really get over Rona faster than you can get over some of the other stuff.
Okay.
People gotta be waiting till they meat about to fall off and then they go to the doctor.
Herpes is for life.
Yeah, I'm about to say herpes is for life.
Real.
But what I also want to put in there, even if people want to go, which, you know, we made a statement like go to the doctor, but we also have to make it very clear, like a lot of people can't afford that. Like it's very expensive.
Clinic is free.
Right, but clinics don't check for everything.
I mean, they.
Yeah,
They
they check
don't
for
check for
STD,
everything.
but they don't check for everything.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
You ain't got AIDS, but you know.
Yeah. Like even for me, like I didn't have insurance until the latter part of the year, and I had to get rid of I had to get a root canal, and my godbrother, he had a issue with his tooth that like your tooth is it's linked to all type of shit, and he had to have heart surgery at the end of it.
So
Damn.
funny you
He had-
said that.
yes, he
I
had
was
to have heart
thinking that
surgery.
too because
That's funny,
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Yes, no,
It was an
no,
infection in his
seriously.
tooth, and it
And it had to
he
get
waited.
heart surgery.
He waited, and he had to get heart surgery. So for me, when I started to know, it's like, okay, I have a cavity.
Brush
I
your
need a
teeth.
root canal.
Brush your teeth and you
Right.
gotta get heart
Go to the
surgery.
dentist.
But it's like
Y'all
that
can raise your children on that one.
with my insurance. That was $800 with my insurance. So we also have to recognize, like, vote and know who you're voting for, and realize who is voting for what, because that can really be a life or death situation.
And that all goes to health. And if you ain't voting, shut up. Stop talking to me.
Right. Because $800, I know people can't pull that out their ass.
No, it's not pulling. That's not pulling. I mean, unless you got some people who like to stunt.
Okay.
Like I got it, I can pull 800. But
Right.
did you pay your rent? Let's just make sure we got that.
Did
Like
you-
Because they'll buy all the shoes.
I mean,
insurance lapse.
I heard
You see
Section
that.
8 be on like $25 though.
They'll buy all the shoes.
Oh, and since we talking about insurance and shit, get
Well,
your
you real spicy pretty Terry.
no seriously. This is another problem. I'm tired of seeing GoFundMe when somebody passed. Get some life insurance.
That's all got to do with health, man. There people doing that. There people doing that.
If they can't
Like,
go to the
seriously.
doctor, they don't think about. My mom literally just told me yesterday. My mom turned 62 today. Today's her birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank
girl.
you.
Hey, Virgo
Today's her
baby
birthday.
mama.
Right, we don't get along, but it's cool. But she just told me yesterday.
Oh,
We be arguing like cats and dogs, but it's cool.
I think that's that mother-daughter thing too, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Cause my brother is a mama's boy. So she just told me like yesterday, like, hey, we need to go ahead and put, insurance out on me. And I'm like, wait, what?
You trying to kill
What's
me
going
off?
on?
You trying to
What
kill
does
me
that
off?
mean? Like, and my mom,
Hey, baby, drive fast, okay? Let go of the steering wheel.
Right.
You got it, girl.
Jesus got you.
right.
All right.
And my mom is 62. She's a nurse anesthetist, very educated. We've been doing this for a while, and she's just now like, hey, life insurance policies on me. Let's get that done.
I just feel like that should be automatic. Though.
But you're in the military, so that's different.
No, not even that. It ain't even
It's
gonna-
taught to you different.
It's
It's taught to you different. I didn't know anything about
not
it.
even that though. It's not even that. I think that I have the mindset that anything can happen at any time. Like when my niece was born, I had to wait a month for her to be on earth for me to put insurance on her. The day that she turned a month, I put insurance on her. Because you just never know. And 2020 should show you that.
Yeah.
You do not know when you're going to leave. I don't want nobody having to GoFundMe for me. I don't want that. And I have set myself up to where if I leave this earth today or tomorrow, nobody going to fry fish to furnish my funeral.
If
Y'all gonna fry fish, y'all gonna do because y'all
have
want
a
to do.
celebration for me.
Y'all
Go
gonna
for me,
fry
everything.
fish.
Oh, we're gonna fry some fish.
Listen,
Okay.
Furlough will be involved.
Furlough will
That's
definitely
gonna be because
involved.
y'all want to do it. That gonna be because y'all want to do it. And this is
And
the thing.
Chichili and Seabass.
Seriously though, this is the thing. I feel like if you can buy Jordans, if you can club, if you can, you pay. Right now, you pay $20 to $30 to get in the club. That's a life insurance policy payment every month.
Nah, bro, I'd rather go to the club. Bro.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to think about
You know
them.
what's sad? That's how a lot
Rather
of
get
people
that
think.
section with the $350
That's how a lot of people
Hennessy
think.
bottle when you can go to the liquor store and get it for 40. But hey,
That's how a lot of people
I used to be a
think.
bottle girl, so.
I bet you look like one.
Yeah, you do look like
You look like one with the little
All
short
right,
drum with the
all
little thong on. Well, yeah, with the little
With the bottle.
But nah,
What you
seriously,
mean?
I think we really, as a black community, man, we really, like, think about this. I could be wrong.
What we thinking about?
How many GoFundMe have you seen for a white person? Like,
Not a lot.
I don't follow a lot of white
I don't
people.
follow all the white
Yeah.
people.
I mean, but it's not.
I don't know. I don't think
So
it's a,
it's like,
I don't
so
think it's just a thing.
I don't see
definitely
it a
don't
lot,
think it's a thing. to
and
where it
I
happens a lot.
also don't interact with a lot of white people. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I follow maybe
racist.
like.
I like some
4
white people.
that sounded racist.
It's a little prejudice. It's a little prejudice. It's
She
a little
will
prejudice.
prejudge your
Blame my
behind.
grandfather because he was white and he had like he wasn't no outside of family.
I really do want us to take life insurance seriously, though. Like,
Yeah, that's a fact though.
How about take life serious?
Yeah, that too. That's part of life. Yeah, that's part of it. That's
How
part
about
of
we
it.
take life serious?
That's part of it, man. Like, it's way too many.
That YOLO crap stupid.
Yeah. Listen.
Now that you think about it, how dumb was Drake for that line? You only live what? No, you live every day.
You live every day.
Listen.
You die one
Right,
time.
And listen, for me.
I hate that song, but
For
I love
me,
it. That's a great album.
It is.
For me,
Drake
my
would go.
sister, and my niece, I paid $36 a month.
You telling us all your business.
I mean, it's like, damn, yo,
I ain't give you
yo,
the
these
amount of
though?
the policy, though.
I need that. I need
No
that.
way.
I
No
need
way.
the Social
But that's
Security
just an
number.
example. $36 is not gonna hurt compared to what you spend in the club in a night.
I feel like the black community,
Big facts.
we're not really good with handling our finances due to the simple fact that we weren't raised to understand finances.
Did I just read your lips right?
You better hold it.
What's happening right
I
now?
just, I know, I thought that's what you about to say.
Everybody, she got to pee.
I knew that's what you
She don't
said.
know how
All right,
podcast is recorded.
this
going.
gotta stop because that's a perfect stop because you said it.
No,
No.
we ain't stop because you said
Yeah.
it. We stop when the director tell us to stop.
Direct.
Oh, all of this getting put in here. Exactly.
Oh,
When you say stop,
that's
yeah, we on time, baby.
That's crazy.
Next topic.
That's so fucked up.
We gotta get into a little bit of relationship stuff.
Yes.
Cause you know I want to argue.
Yeah, you gonna argue.
Let me
Yeah, you about to argue right now.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Please.
That's
all
a
right.
that's a relationship.
I'm first lady.
Well,
First
you get up and
lady.
walk out
Go
there.
ahead, go ahead.
That's part of the podcast.
Well,
You wanna stop it?
You know what? Cause I hate
The
this
end
shit.
part got to be in there. I like
Yeah,
that.
I liked that end part.
Yeah, get her going. Yeah. Your little pee self. Little pussy boy. Oh, that's good.
What the fuck are you starting?
So, yo, we got to get into a relationship topic.
You want to give me the line?
No. We keep right there. But yeah, we got to get into a relationship topic pretty much. Kind of like going into it, I guess. What are some of you guys' pet peeves in relationships? We're going to start with
Sugar grits.
sugar grits.
Grits.
You hear me?
I mean, they change from day to day. But my biggest pet peeve is like knowing what I don't like, and not really giving a fuck about it. Like,
Wow. That's a pet peeve?
yeah, that's a pet peeve. So,
Of knowing what you don't like
yeah,
and not giving a fuck about it.
right.
How's that your pet peeve?
So, for example, it was one time this man knew I didn't like milk.
So going in it then.
We're gonna gonna touch
Get
on
in
it.
there.
I'm gonna touch on it.
We're gonna touch on it.
I'm gonna touch on it.
Okay.
He knew I didn't like milk. He was eating cereal, and he kissed me. So I proceeded to end the relationship.
Just right there, like.
Yo, you are not shit for that. You are really not shit
Because
for
no,
that.
I don't like that. And then like another dude I dealt with, I like my spaghetti separate.
Oh,
He
my
tried
God.
to mix the spaghetti.
She don't know how to cook
It was,
spaghetti.
The look on her face.
you know what I'm saying? Because you putting that out to the
And
world.
she said she don't like
cut
ragu
you
neither.
up.
She said that. She don't like ragu.
No, absolutely. That's.
Some people
we're
like
gonna talk about that
homemade
later.
tomato sauce.
And-
I don't give a fuck.
But
Long as it tastes
basically-
good.
So, okay.
Okay.
It
well,
doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Long as it tastes good. Shit.
It doesn't.
Long as it tastes good.
Ragu tastes like cardboard, and
No,
if
it
you
doesn't.
use ragu, I'm going to leave out. That's a pet peeve. Like if I look
So
into
if your
him,
man,
he
if-
wouldn't be my man if he
Pretty
if he
Terry.
eating ragu. He wouldn't be my man if he eating
Let's
ragu.
go, Pretty Terry.
Not my man. So if I'm fucking with a dude
Ooh,
and I
aggressive.
come
Okay.
over there
Okay.
and I
Okay.
look into his closet
Big
or his
bag.
pantry
Talk
and
heavy.
it's ragu,
Let's go.
pack my bag.
Get out. Bye.
you are so fucking difficult.
Pretty Terry don't like that.
That is some bullshit.
Dang. Okay. So
That's
why
a
you feel like that's BS, Pretty Terry?
Well, I mean, I have a different stomach. You know,
Okay. So how you feel about that whole
He
thing?
lives
right
in
now?
About-
Afghanistan and he's
you right.
fucking,
I got used to that desert life real
exactly.
Okay.
quick. But I mean,
You just got steel
now
stomach.
I
You
will
ain't-
say,
You like Kraft mac and cheese out the box.
no, you fucking lying.
Oh, my
now.
bad. My bad. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Now, I will say though, and I kind of now agree. Like, I had some spaghetti this past week with
Hold on.
homemade sauce,
Okay.
and it is different.
It is.
That homemade.
So how you gonna jump on sugar?
I'm not
about
saying.
spaghetti?
Listen, I'm not saying that I won't eat ragu now,
No.
cause nigga, I'ma eat it.
Not my
Okay.
man.
I'ma fucking eat it.
She said she want better for her man.
What's-
And ragu ain't better.
YG come over my house, he not eating ragu.
Okay.
Oh,
YG, we need to get YG up here to speak about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
YG, we need you on the podcast, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll call him.
You
That's
gonna
my
call
man.
him? You
All
gonna call
right.
him? Got the
How do you
phone
feel
number
about
and
it?
Yeah.
How do I
everything.
feel
Send
about
out emails,
what?
girl. You got
How you feel about the whole homemade sauce versus the ragu or
I
whatever?
prefer homemade.
Homemade is better.
Will you eat ragu though?
Yeah.
If somebody cook it at their house and I'm there and they offer me the food and I want it, yeah. But if I don't want it,
It smell good.
or yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ragu is cheap. Ragu is cheap.
Yeah.
Ragu is cheap.
So you just add. a
Prego
little
is
extra.
literally $2.
Breaking news: ragu is
It's
cheap.
cheap. It's
Prego
cheap.
is better.
Prego.
You
That
can
shit is
use
nasty.
you can use
So Prego nasty to
ragu
you.
for pizza sauce
Prego
and
is.
spaghetti. That's
You
a
hitting the
problem.
table.
But I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know how to make sauces though. I guess that's
Well,
why
you
I
can
like
learn.
it. Maybe that's why I like it. I don't. I
You
can
ain't no
cook.
cook like
Yeah.
No,
that.
now you're a liar. Cause I can cook.
You cook country stuff.
I can cook. I just haven't mastered.
Like South Carolina
country
jambalaya.
It's not no jambalaya, bro.
We'll get into that. Hold on.
No, it's Perlo. Say it.
Perlo.
Jambalaya.
No,
You gonna
it's
cut that out?
fucking Perlo.
You cut that out.
I
Now.
haven't mastered the art of learning how to make sauces. I want
I feel
to.
you.
Okay.
It's
Got
definitely.
you.
I haven't mastered that art yet. Now you give me
It's
anything
different.
else,
You
I
go to
can do something with it.
Afghanistan, bro. They'll teach you.
No, they will actually.
Yeah.
They
Try
will.
some new stuff. So what are some of your pet peeves though? Because we definitely got on this sauce thing. But what's your pet peeve?
I don't like being ignored.
Okay.
I can't stand it.
I don't think nobody like that.
Like I'm ready to tear shit up when I'm getting ignored.
You gonna tear it up? That's how you respond to bad.
I don't like it though. And if you know that I don't like it, why are you doing it?
Sounds
Just like she said. No, that's not fucking. Kiss my ass.
Oh,
The
dang.
fuck?
Oh, now I
Hey.
gotta kiss that toxic.
I don't like that, man.
Sound a little toxic to me.
I do not like being
You respond in
ignored.
anger. Women not liking that
I'm not
right now.
saying that's how I respond. That's maybe how I feel.
You said I'm gonna tear shit up.
I feel that
And
I.
you said kiss my ass.
And you told her to kiss my ass when she called it toxic. You're real zesty, pretty Terry.
Listen, though, all seriousness though, I don't like being ignored. That's a big pet peeve for me. Like,
Got you.
we
What's
are
your
grown.
sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh hell.
Capricorn.
I don't like being ignored. Like, yo,
Okay.
let's talk about this.
January's Capricorn.
So you want to talk about it right now, like?
It don't have to be right now, but at some point, I don't like going to bed mad.
Okay.
And my uncle that been married for 43 years taught me that. Don't go to bed mad with your spouse.
Got you.
Or whoever you dealing with. Don't do that because, it's not healthy.
Have you ever heard of over communication?
That's the thing.
I've never heard of that.
So
Teach me.
for me, because my brother's a Capricorn, and he's a Capricorn. Tyrese is a Capricorn, And what happens is
Tyrese, black tie?
Tyrese.
What do you want from me, Tyrese?
Yeah.
Celebrity? Why you say that like you know him?
Right.
Because I do know him.
Okay.
Because I do know him.
You
Because,
know why?
like,
Conway.
okay, so anyway.
You know what that is?
So, so anyway,
Same.
with Capricorns, what I do know is that y'all do over communicate. Y'all want to talk about something to where it's kind of like beating a dead horse.
Damn.
I
So
will
where
agree.
it's like y'all
Yeah.
keep coming back to the same situation where it's like I've already said yes, I've already said I understand, but until you feel like you've gotten your emotions out, I have to keep hearing the same thing.
You
over and
actually
over
just
and over.
described me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
It
Capricorns.
sounds like she did.
And,
You should
and I
fucking
just
know that,
that's
too.
why I asked you,
I should
are
know
you a
what-
January
You should know
Capricorn?
I'm like that because
Why should I know that?
when I'm fucking
I don't be diving deep into your stuff.
man.
I really don't be caring about that shit you be talking about.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. I can tell by the way you talk to me
It
sometimes.
be a lot.
I can tell.
Oh, I'm very dismissive.
Yeah.
I really don't be caring about a lot of shit.
I be trying to get advice from my homeboys about
Don't
shit.
be
If I-
caring.
I be calling this nigga.
My thing is, if you call me, you want to hear what I got to say.
Austin, call me.
Austin.
Oh wait. Ashley.
Oh damn.
I'm drunk.
Don't worry about it, Al.
I'm about to start calling everybody something
Yeah,
different.
I'm gonna start calling you because he listens.
I'm gonna be drunk, but call me.
But
Yeah.
my thing is, you call me or you ask me a question, you want to hear what I got to say.
I ain't gonna lie, you done
So
told
when you bring that to me, you ready to hear what I got to say.
I'm gonna tell you what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it gingerly.
Yeah, I ain't.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it the way that I'm talking now.
What's your pet
Virgo.
peeves? What? Pet
Virgo.
peeves?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay, you're
By the
Virgo,
way.
but what's your pet
What's your
peeves?
pet
My pet peeves. What's some of my pet peeves?
Oh, we got a list now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You know what I'm saying? Let it be
Yeah,
known.
You gotta
Let it
Give
be
us
known.
one now. Sorry.
You feel me? Give us one. Okay.
Give us one.
I think one of my biggest pet peeves would be not taking accountability. When you don't take accountability for your stuff, when you do, because there's so many people that feel like, well, I'm the best such and such, I'm the best this and that, and don't realize you do stuff wrong too.
Absolutely.
So just because you don't do this one thing that somebody else might do, or that might make you a bad girlfriend or whatever, it's more stuff that you do that make people not like you or make people mad.
Yeah.
Take accountability for what you have done. Especially if you're gonna call me out on my stuff. Okay, cool. You gonna call me out on my stuff. If I did wrong, I realize I did it, I acknowledge I did it, I find a way to try to move past it.
Yeah.
If you don't have that with you, as far as knowing that you did something wrong also, knowing that there's some things that you might have provoked, I could have reacted a certain way, yes, but you still have done these things to make me feel a certain way. Acknowledge that you've done that, deal with that thing, let's talk about it, and then let's move on from it. But at least acknowledge that you did it.
Nice.
Even if you don't want to talk about it, just say, okay, I did do this wrong. I did do this and it hurt you. Cool. I ain't got to sit here and have a whole long conversation about it all the time because sometimes I don't want that. As long as you say you know you did it, all right, cool. You at least know you did it.
Right.
Mac, what about you?
And what's your sign first?
What are you?
I'm a Sagittarius, the first day.
So you what? December what? No, what is it?
No, I'm November 22nd.
Oh, excuse the fuck out
You
of
said
me.
the first day of being said, I don't know
I
nothing
don't know.
about this
Yeah,
stuff.
me neither.
Well, you act like
Black
you did.
Creed.
Hold on for a second, gentlemen.
Right.
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
May 14th is my birthday.
Oh my God, my father's May 15th.
Taurus a Taurus.
Say, that's what I'm talking about. I like him already. And pet peeve, trust. That's one thing right there. When it comes to trust, like if you do not trust me or you feel like you don't trust me or my actions, then I have difficulty understanding you in anything and everything that you say. Because when it comes to trust, I feel like if you put something on me, if I'm going to try to my best ability to make it happen. You know what I mean? So, or if I'm in a situation where you feel like, oh, there could be something that could happen, trust that I will react a certain way to where I won't let anything negative happen
Right.
in the situation, where it could reflect on you and make you feel bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a relationship. You know, so if I feel like you don't trust me to make a decision, or it's almost like I have to if you feel like, oh, maybe if I made a mistake in the past, oh, he's going to screw up later on, so I don't trust him at all. No, that pisses me off to the high heavens.
Gotcha.
Because
The high heavens.
I will allow somebody to make mistakes because when it comes down to it, we are all humans.
Yeah.
We will make mistakes. We will screw up. We will forget. I know I can be forgetful sometimes. That's something I'm working on.
We know Pretty Terry memory ain't worth a damn. Pretty Terry memory ain't worth a damn. You
You know
hear
what I'm
me?
saying? So at the end of the day, you have to trust people to also trust that they will make the mistake, but also trust that they will get themselves together
Facts.
to make it right.
That they'll fix it. They'll at least try.
They'll at least try. See, that's my thing. If you try, I'm happy. Even if you fail, I'm happy.
I can understand that
The
you.
intent is very
Yeah, I can
That's what it
understand
is.
that you
That's
at
all I
least
want.
putting forth
That's all
some
I
kind of
want.
effort.
And I'm the type of person, like, I feel like, I feel like you would, give me that opportunity as well. If I fail, you still understand, like, he tried. You know what I mean? That's my part.
It is so
You about to cry?
It is.
Some people
He's
don't like
married,
that.
y'all. That's why he's
He
talking
married,
like
y'all.
He's
Hey, some
married,
people don't like that
y'all.
though. Like, some people want you to try and get it right the first time.
Yeah, it's
Like-
not gonna happen.
But that's
they
what that
not
person
married.
ain't for. Exactly, that person ain't for you.
It's,
Right.
It's people like
They don't
that.
understand, like,
One thing that I've
mistakes.
learned about marriage from my friends that are married is it's always work.
It is.
Yeah.
You're going to mess up in marriage.
Yeah.
You're going to do stuff that you have done before that might make her mad again. But you have to then try to change that. You have to work every day. You have to learn that person
Right.
all the time.
Yeah.
Just because you're married and live in the same house, don't mean that person is still the same person that you married when y'all first moved in.
Well, yeah, my wife is not the same woman that I first met, and she would say the same thing about me. You know what I mean? So it's a whole new person.
How long
I'm
have you
like-
been married?
I was about to mess that up again. 3 years.
Two.
3
Yeah.
years.
Excuse me, 2 years. We're going on 3. Sorry.
You going on
3
right?
years
See,
of
I knew. I was like, look.
Yeah.
Big
Been
facts.
that long?
Yeah, it been that
Hold
long.
on, let me make sure.
Uh-oh.
2017, we got married, so that's
Don't watch this.
3 years.
Right.
Michelle, she gonna kill
She's
me.
gonna
She
kill
gonna
you.
kill you on them.
She's
I
gonna
love
kill
you, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I be forgetting.
All I'ma say is I
You know what I
got
was just talking about.
I got until 35. If I don't find something solid, which I feel like I might be close, but if it don't work out 35, somebody getting
Since we
pregnant.
talk about marriage,
Somebody just.
Somebody getting pregnant.
I mean,
Wedlock, I don't have to have a relationship. Just give me the baby after you have it.
stripper.
No.
no.
Okay, that's good. That's
I ain't
good.
doing no
That's
stripper
good.
now.
That's good. Typically,
Why
that's what rappers
not?
do.
They make a lot of money.
My insecurities won't let me do that.
I'm
She's
not
your
gonna
baby
lie,
mama.
man.
You're not married.
My insecurities won't let me do
He
that.
just said this.
What?
man?
My insecurities won't allow me to impregnate or have sex with a stripper.
Oh, you won't even have sex with one.
No.
Understandable.
Okay.
Well, that's your preference.
Nothing wrong
Okay.
with that.
You can't be mad.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Fine.
I'm
and
not
I'm
gonna lie,
saying
though.
fine.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I
You'll have sex with a stripper, that's what you about to say?
no, I was about to touch back on the marriage thing.
Oh. We went right to the strippers.
Go with the marriage.
You said I'm
fucked
not
up
gonna lie.
You fucked up my train of thought, but I want to get married at 30.
Want to get married at 30?
I do.
Nigga,
How
ain't
old are
you
you
30?
now?
I'll be 30 in January.
Oh.
In January. So you
Yeah.
want to get married in 5
No.
Why the time
no,
limit?
no,
Why the age
no.
limit?
It's just something that's always been a goal for me.
Mm-hmm.
I always said when I turn 30, I want to be married.
By
I've
then,
always said that.
I have a question.
There we go.
So, for me as a woman, being married has always been like a milestone. If you look back at my 16-year-old diary, it says I was going to be married by 25 and I was going to have 3 boys, which I'm still going to have. But for men, do you have to absolutely be in love, or is it a right time and she's in the right place type of situation? And I can understand if you don't want to answer because you're married. Because I would not want
You
to
mean
be.
does it have to be the right
she-
time to get married, and does she have to be in the right situation?
Right. So, like for me, I want to be absolutely like head over heels in love.
I was about to say that.
You
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
marrying nobody
And-
because it's the right time or it's the perfect opportunity. If I don't love you, I'm not marrying you.
But what is love? What is being in love for you?
Love is patient. Love is kind.
Are you saying stuff
Love
that
is
you
gentle.
read, or are you saying stuff that you really feel?
This is in the Bible.
I don't care about none of that. I'm talking
Okay.
about what does it mean to you?
To
What do
me-
you when you
to-
see love and you in love? What is that to you? To know I want to marry this
To
person.
me, love is like when I see you, I crave you. I cherish you. I love everything about you. You do no wrong. I'm not gonna say you do no wrong in my eyes, but it's like I'm really head over heels for you, and I really feel like that. And that's why I said like 30 has always.
So what if that don't happen before 30?
Then it just doesn't happen that way. But
Have you ever had that feeling before?
as far as what?
Like it sounds like you like to be infatuated with someone. Have you ever had that?
It sounds like obsessed.
Yeah, I love to be infatuated with my
Yeah,
man.
I
so,
have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be
The person that I want
I'm
to
very-
marry,
yeah.
I want my meat to get hard every time I see her when she walk in the room.
every time though?
Every time.
Wow.
Yeah, but at the same time too, it's
Every
like
time?
That's what I know I'm married.
Every
At the
time.
grocery store, meat get
And
hard.
I don't care where it's at. When my wife walk around, or if I'm looking at her in a certain way, I need blood rush.
You can't do that in the park.
We
sir.
getting married.
Can't do that in the park.
We ain't gonna be in no park walking around.
Pedophile, real quick.
I don't know, man. It's
Something off
just
this
for
man.
me, man. I guess marriage is so.
With my woman beside me, that's different. It's weird.
To me,
on her leg at
marriage
that
is so big to me. For me, I can speak for me because it is not a lot of married people in my family, and I'm my mama's only son. My mama's never been married. My grandmother's never been married, and as I was growing up, I always said I wanted to be married at 30.
Can I say this? I'll say it like this when it comes to making a decision, because meeting my wife, I liked her. I was attracted to her. Starting to get to know her, I'm realizing a lot of things that I really, really do like about her. Like, oh wow, we got this in common, we got that in common. Then it starts to turn like, yo, I don't mind spending the rest of my life with this person. So then love really starts to turn on to the point to where it's more like this person is a part of me.
Right.
To the point to where you will give a body part for that.
You know what I want
Talk
to ask
heavy, King.
You know
My
what I wanna
nigga
ask you,
Amir
though?
said he died for his.
Yeah.
I want to
This
feel
is-
that.
This is what I want to ask you.
That is so
Before you got married, did you think you was husband material?
Yeah.
Do you think you husband
I
material?
know I'm husband material, boy. Look at me.
Well, you ain't shit.
Look at me.
Well, look-
I ain't married you. I don't give a damn what you think.
Do you think you wife
I
material?
don't. Not right
What
now.
is husband and wife material?
Not right now.
I love the transparency.
Yeah, not right now.
I love that.
I am right now. I'm not even relationship.
So if you got proposed to right now, you would say no.
No, absolutely not.
Listen,
Absolutely
lie to. I
not.
put it on a video. If you don't feel like we ready to get married, lie to me.
Right.
Tell me yeah right then.
I mean, if you got
And
the
then
money,
after we get in the car,
yeah,
then tell me no.
no.
Because if you do it in front of people, I'm gonna embarrass both of us.
It's a no for me.
Leg sweep.
There's
I'm already on the ground. I'm leg sweeping your ass.
there's a reason why BK is single.
Because she put sugar in her grit.
That's number
That's it
one.
right there.
That's number one.
It's not number one. Like no
Two,
one in North
she don't
Carolina-
finish the meat on the chicken.
And that's not about
We ain't gonna
me
talk
either.
about that because I'm upset.
Honestly,
We're gonna let-
you know what?
Oh, that's it.
That's
Because
not
you a
even-
drunk.
No, I only had
But-
2
Hold
cups.
on a second, go ahead.
So, the reason why I'm single is because I have a lot of baggage, emotional baggage.
Tenfold.
That
What would that
I
be?
know. So, like for me, I know that I'm extremely jealous, and so even when I'm dealing with a new man, he can do something that he's not even realizing he's doing, and I get jealous about it. And I have been cognitive about that. Like, hey, he's not even like you're not even to the point to where you can be jealous about it. He doesn't even know he's doing that, but I still have that emotion, and so I have to validate that emotion. I know that's real, but I also have to validate like I don't have that feeling for him. I'm not
Are you
trying to-
open to like telling people that? Like there's certain things that
men
you're
don't
jealous
take
of?
that. Men don't take that well. Like if we're
So is
just,
that why you don't do it? Or you just feel
What
like,
the fuck is the orange juice in?
bro, if you don't stop talking about making these drinks, oh, we having a conversation?
We are. Damn.
Leave it alone. You
heard me say that shit, too.
We in a conversation right now.
He said, where the orange juice?
What the hell?
Fuck. I mean, this shit getting good. Trying to be on point. Keep going. I'm ready now.
what was the question? I missed
No, the
question.
fuck it is.
Are you open with dudes or whatever when you deal with them about the things that you're jealous of? Or like letting them know this is what I don't like. These are things that bother me. These are things that trigger me.
So I would say I'm pretty toxic. So the only
Damn.
time
All right, Jada.
the only time I
Toxic
really
goddess.
try to like open up to a dude is if I'm not really feeling a dude and I feel like he's feeling me. And so I'll be like, oh well, you know what? I want to get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to push that on him, so he be like, oh, like she's wanting things
To
too
get him
fast
away.
because I don't want to be with him. But when it's
You is toxic.
yeah, but when it's a dude I really want to be with,
You
like,
hold off.
oh yeah,
'Cause
like
you feel like
everything
you
is
might
fine.
run him away.
Everything is fine. Exactly.
Okay, so why is that? But because I feel like we as men do it too. Somebody that we really feeling, we don't tell them the worst parts of us because we don't want to run them away. Women do that same thing to where they hide. This is what I don't like. This is what I'm jealous of. Well, you can't do this as a man because this might run me away or such and such. We don't do that when we really like the person. But if you don't like him, you okay with, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Why is that a thing for us? Because I feel like most of this stuff is human issues, not gender issues.
it's a human thing. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be judged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
That-
We don't want to
that's
be
it right
judged.
there.
And we don't want to lose.
Nobody likes showing their dirt.
No one wants to lose.
Nobody don't like showing
I
their
want
dirt.
to be when I'm dealing with a man that I absolutely want to be with and things of that nature. I want to be the most perfect person I can ever be.
But nobody will be perfect.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be-
Right, never gonna be perfect. But I don't want to feel like I'm losing.
But then we always talk about I want somebody to love me for me, but you don't tell them.
yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
other stuff
Big
about you.
contradiction.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm different, man. I'm gonna tell you that I'm
Ashton, don't you start lying on this podcast.
what? I'm gonna tell you that I'm fucked up. What's wrong with me telling you that?
Telling you what?
I'm fucked up.
Hey,
Ashton, I don't believe all that.
No,
don't
I'm
be-
serious.
I
I'm
feel
dead
like
serious.
you're lying.
No, I'm
You
dead
might
serious.
say I'm fucked up, but you ain't gonna say where you messed up at. You don't go detailed. Most people don't.
Most people don't.
You don't
I feel
either.
like I skim it. I skim it a little bit.
Exactly.
I kinda-
Still toxic.
Can't do that.
I kind of skim it a little bit.
Because
Like,
some of your-
I give you the idea of it, like, okay, I make you think, like, okay, so he said this, like, yeah, this nigga is really retarded.
But guess what? But guess what that put in her head? Now I gotta find out what's wrong with him.
Right.
Women don't like to find out things on the whim type of shit. They want to know. Most women like to look for validation of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So to skim something like that, the crazy part is some of your effed up areas might be some of hers too, and she's willing to get past that. But it's some other stuff to where you effed up at that she just can't get past. But guess what you ain't gonna do? You ain't gonna tell her those.
You got a point.
I be preaching, boy. Stop playing with the
I
kids.
just want men to know. I just
No,
want
it
men
ain't
to
went
That
know.
was
through
a
the
good
gap.
point,
They
though.
went through the
Yeah,
gap.
that was really good.
If you call her and she's available at any point in time, she wants you. If you call her and she's not available,
She ain't rocking with
she don't
you.
want you.
Yeah.
She don't want you.
You gonna answer my phone call.
She don't want you.
She don't want you.
She don't want you.
No.
She don't want you.
Joe Jackson,
I don't want you. I don't
you a
want you.
lie.
You a lie.
Cheat.
That was actually game just now.
Oh, I don't want you at all.
And I hope the men
little
really
boo-boo.
picked up on that.
They better.
Y'all better pick up on that
'Cause I
free
be-
game.
'cause
Y'all
I
just
be
got free
preaching.
game just now.
I be
Cause I be
busy.
preaching.
Y'all got free game.
Sick. I be. My friends coming in
Everything.
town. My mama's here.
Your booty hole in.
I gotta anything.
You got
I gotta
a
do my
ranch.
hair.
Oh, baby, I done sprained my
So
ankle playing
basically, if a man
basketball.
all kinds of stuff.
basically, if you make an excuse when he want to see you every time he call you.
If I want a man,
Hold on. Let's
No,
to the
I'm
free
gonna
game
get-
now.
no,
Men,
listen.
this free game.
if I want a man, I don't care what time, what place, whatever. When he calls me, I'm going to answer, and I'm going to try my best to make a way to see him.
Oh, okay.
Listen, this is what I'm telling you.
That free game now.
Women, when they
Period.
want you, they will leave their homegirls at any point to get to you.
Homegirl, who?
They will leave brunch. They will leave them women talk when they sitting in the room crying together, listening to slow music. They will leave when they bashing dudes in their little sessions. They will leave all of that.
What do you think?
Right.
And every woman will sit there and be like, and then the other group of women will be like, that
Disturbing.
bitch always leaving for that nigga. Yeah.
We don't
'cause
say
she
that.
want him.
We don't say
Oh,
that.
it's happening.
Y'all don't say that?
It's
No,
happening.
Okay.
not all the
Might
time.
not be
unless,
your group.
unless he's like a really ain't shit ass nigga. Like he gotta be like like where the whole group hates him, and it's like, and she trying to sneak off. Like she know
I wonder
what's
why
up,
the whole group hate him.
huh?
I wonder why the whole group hates him.
Because she's put that out there. Like she's always come to us crying. She's always we've always seen him with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like we the
Damn,
one.
she didn't even know what
We
she
the
was.
one,
Lord
we the
Jesus.
one in the fucking restaurant, like
Lord
yeah,
Jesus.
sitting there, Samantha, motherfucker,
Not
like yeah.
Samantha.
Yeah.
Sam. Speaking of white, we have a question that came in one time. No, not a question, like a topic. Somebody said,
We ain't gonna look at them.
somebody said that white men are more gentle than black
I
men
said it.
when it comes to sugar grits.
Yes.
When it comes to relationship things, that white men are more gentle than black men. Can we, these two black men, can y'all expound on that? You want to go first, Pretty Terry? Because you was spicy about that one.
I ain't like that shit. I'm just gonna be honest, man. I ain't fucking like that shit, man. I ain't like that shit, man.
That's
why?
her point.
I want to know why. Why?
That's her point right
Like,
there.
why?
So now you can expand.
No.
You can expound on
I want to hear everybody's point before I speak.
I don't got one.
Okay.
I
No, I
just
got
don't know
one.
why.
Mac Reed.
I'm gonna say it like this. I understand where you're coming from at the end of the day, because we do have an aggressive nature to us. At the end of the day, that comes from something else. But I would also say, due to the fact that I work with a lot of people from different backgrounds, I can't necessarily say that. So the reason being is because I've seen some of them. They're like, extra aggressive, more than some of my black counterparts. You know what I mean? Not to get on race and everything like that, but that's just what it is. Like you'd be us black dudes, like 2 black dudes, and then maybe like 10 of them, and we'll be having like a meeting or something like that, and we're just chilling. Them boys over there, nah, that's incorrect. With the boss, like, bro, like, just relax. Like, it's not
That is a fact, though. Because I know, like, as far as,
What are you
like,
talking about?
some of my white coworkers, they talk to each other like, wow.
Yeah.
And they talk about each other's wife, all that stuff. We already know what a black coworker, don't say nothing about my wife.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing about my wife, don't say nothing about my mom. We good on joke with everything else. But
Don't say nothing about my kids either.
Don't say nothing about my kids. You're not doing that at work. White people don't care. They talk about all of that stuff. Now,
But they kids be crackheads.
Okay.
Okay, that was racist. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was like, what?
I'm sorry.
the opioid pandemic is real. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow, what is going on?
We
I do not condone
we
that.
don't
I don't
turn
know.
down any white sponsors or investors or anything.
All lives matter, okay?
Hold up now. Hold up. Max, no, you missed me with that one.
Okay.
Missed me with that one.
It hit you.
So let me tell you why.
Hold up.
Good.
Before I go there.
Okay.
I do feel like bringing up the work environment is different from the relationship
No, you're right.
aspect of it.
You know, right.
So I'm still willing to hear why.
I will hear this bullshit.
You can't go into it with that mindset already.
I mean,
Prove my point.
I want to hear
point
this.
again,
You gotta prove the point.
I want to hear this.
But
Prove my point.
now let's hear why you say
let's
it.
hear-
Hey,
hear.
BK.
Because I feel like we had a couple of
This
people.
corner, this is BK's corner
Yeah,
now.
could you please elaborate?
Okay, so I will absolutely agree that work environment white people are very different from work environment. I mean, from relationship environment white men.
Okay.
So when I dealt with a white man, I've dealt with a few white men, but like really intimately, I had to realize, okay, everybody's giving me eyes. I don't like that, but
She like white men.
No, I'm
All right,
going
she
with
like,
you. You got it.
she like white men. She like the pink.
So what I experienced was a lot of asking for consent. And I started being sexually active when I was 18. I'm 28 now.
Here you go. What you
I've always dealt with, Cause you ain't shit. I've always dealt with black men, right? So I've never experienced a black man asking me for consent.
Interesting.
Not one time. Not, hey, is this okay? And so when I dealt with the white man, he asked me, was it okay for him to touch me? Was it okay for him to kiss me? And it made me feel like, damn, am I raping you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you comfortable with this? And so for me, and I'm used to the aggression. I've never felt uncomfortable with it because that's what the norm was. Being with a black man, when you close that door, the clothes are getting ripped off. You get what I'm saying? So it never made me uncomfortable, but it definitely made me second guess my relationship with black men after dealing with a white man.
Because it gave, so it's because it gave you a different perspective on it as far as look, because I know for me, a lot of people think as far as with my personality and stuff like that. A lot of women have thought that I've been very aggressive. They would think that. But the way my mom raised me, it was like, don't you start nothing until somebody else started. Or unless you ask. So I don't do anything. It's been times to where somebody said, you should have done such and such. Then we would have been able to do this and that. But I didn't do it because I don't have an aggressive nature like that to women. So I guess I'm asking, like, is it just your perspective of things that you have dealt with these people?
Don't get me
and
wrong.
then when a white person has come along to do certain things, that has opened your mind up to it.
I'm accustomed to aggression. I like not aggression. I like a certain dominance. I like for a man.
Yes, because it is, but it's a lot of women that want that.
Right.
So can I say this real quick then? Because I'm going to add on to this. And this is actually before my wife and everything, so I can say this.
All right now.
So there was one time I was talking to this girl, and she, because I'm more of a gentleman type. You know what I mean? I am going to ask for consent. If we're in a relationship, I'm gonna, touch you a certain way.
His first dates, he wear velvet blazers with loafers.
Yeah. Okay.
With salmon pants.
What you worried about salmon?
Hey, them shit was fire.
So it was this time where, I was, we were in the mood, and the young, she was pushing me off. So, at the end of the day, I feel, even as young as I was, I felt like I had a lot to lose.
Yeah.
So the first thing I want to do, if you push me off, I'm good.
Yeah.
You're good. She was like, "What you doing?" I said, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "You pushed me off." She said, "Nah, keep going." I said, "Okay." So I'm back at it. Next thing you know, push me off. Oh, stop. Okay, you said stop. So we done?
I'm about to walk out this damn room. Like, what you doing? Because I ain't going to jail.
She did it about 3 or 4 times. And I was like, bro, you got to stop doing that. Do you want me to do or not do?
Right.
And she's like, nah, I just like it when you're more aggressive.
Yeah.
That's something I was just so confused about. Yeah. And it really confused me when it comes to dealing with women for a certain period of time. Because I'm like, I don't know if you want me to be aggressive or do you want me to be laid back gentleman you know what I'm saying?
Is this learned behavior for black men?
It is.
That we have learned to be aggressive because I honestly feel like there's so many black women that just like aggression.
So, I have to go back to the first time I had sex, right? My first was a very dominant man, and he liked a very submissive woman. So he liked, and definitely I want to put this clear, he's not a rapist or any type of pedophile, but he liked that type of interaction where I'm like, oh no, stop
like you the
playing.
damn,
you know what I'm saying?
To save some shit.
You know what I'm saying? That I was a virgin. He liked that I was a virgin. You get what I'm saying? So
I like virgins.
For me, when I deal with men,
My bad.
What the fuck?
I don't like
he
virgins.
likes slip and slides.
That
That's
thing
what
they
he
too
likes.
new. That thing they too new. Ain't been broken in. Nah.
But for me,
Keep pushing
with
my
men,
stomach.
I am a very submissive type, woman. I don't want to be too aggressive. I want my man to when you're kind of like, oh no, not like no, but oh no, he keeps going. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel like he can't control himself type of situation.
I don't like aggressive women.
I had an ex like that too.
I don't like aggressive women.
Speak on that.
I don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Reason
so
why
you like some more submissive women?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You
I don't
want to be the big dog.
Yeah, I want to be the big dog. I don't fucking want to wait a minute. Like you
Sometimes
scared
I want to snatch my drawers off.
She gonna be pulling you over you sleeping?
man.
Baby,
what you doing? No.
Yes, girl, do it sometimes. Not all the time. Some
Yeah,
days.
I
had a whole day at work.
Well, let me rephrase it.
Give me these drawers.
I don't like.
Oh my God.
I don't like a consistent aggressive woman.
Yeah.
I don't like.
You
that.
like it spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment. I can deal with that.
Come in.
Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
I
But
feel you.
consistent,
The brunch days, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna turn me off. I'm not fucking with you. You too aggressive. Both of us can't be aggressive.
Right.
That shit ain't gonna work.
You know how to be submissive?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Do
Men being
men know how to be submissive to
submissive.
their woman?
I'm learning.
Is that a thing?
A lot of men. I think a lot
Is
of
a
men.
man being submissive to his woman a thing?
I think a lot of men have the idea of how to do it, but don't do it. That's what I
because
think.
they feel soft.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what it is.
I would love some catfish nuggets right now.
What the fuck did that got to do with anything?
You gotta stop hitting the table.
Oh my bad.
Table,
What
Jerry.
the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Aggressive.
Catfish. Man, fish pudding.
Damn.
Gotta get that bread to bust them bones up. Shout out to Dion Cole.
But nah, seriously though, I think that's what it is. A lot of men, they have the idea on how to be submissive, but they don't.
Honestly, I
because-
do feel like sometimes with a man being submissive, women can go too far. You're
Yeah.
not putting your
I can-
finger
I
in
can
my
see that.
butt.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
Women to
Oh,
go there.
okay.
Women to go there. You're not putting your finger in my butt.
Went left again. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You can lick the gooch.
Oh.
No, that
But
you ain't touching
don't-
my cooch, bro.
Hey,
I
whatever.
don't give a fuck.
I mean,
you're
whatever.
not touching it.
Whatever. I'm being transparent.
I'm fucking touching
You
it.
lick the gooch.
No.
You just do it from the side.
Nah,
You
nah.
do it from the side.
And this is where
don't
we
perk
The
it up.
thing is, that's
And
as
this
far
is
as you
where
can get
we-
with me on my
This
back.
is where we hit the division between South Carolina men.
Oh,
North Carolina men is winning. You hear me?
Oh, so you put the legs up. You put the legs up.
Oh, like
Oh, now you wild.
I ain't putting my legs up.
For Bethany.
Whatever
You
you
not-
can get,
you-
whatever you can
We
get with
doing
my,
this?
whatever you can get with my legs bent, you good.
Nah.
Don't go to my butt.
Nah.
you know
'Cause I'm a
how
booty.
women can lift their butt up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
men will do that.
I mean, as long as
Nah.
a man ain't perking it up.
Nah.
It's something. Hey,
No,
I had a coworker.
I'm talking
No.
birth.
I had a coworker. My man said,
That's fine.
No.
That's fine.
I had a coworker. My man said his girl put him in the buck.
In the what?
The buck had his
What?
knees on his chest.
What the buck is?
What the
He on his back, his knees on his chest.
Nah.
Hey, think about it. You done got hit like that before. Don't act like you don't know what the buck is. And she went.
I mean, it's just so
and she
funny.
put his face
It's
all
like,
in there.
For me,
Nasty.
when it comes to sex, there is no when I trust you and you trust me, right?
Anything go.
Anything goes. I'm not going to tell what you have done. If you telling me whatever,
Nah,
but
fuck
you're
all that.
it's going to hurt you more.
Is it more of a telling thing and talking about it, or is it more of a just like a spontaneous in the bedroom doing this?
So I know what I'm doing, and I know if you have done it or not, because men are not going to say, "Hey, can you lick my ass?" Like no man's going to say, "Hey, do you mind like putting your tongue right here?" Like no man's going to say.
But you know when you start doing stuff,
in
and
the,
you
in the movements, like you know what I'm saying, when you are at the
when they try to guide you,
right,
and all,
with,
yeah.
like when the legs spread more open.
It sounds like
You
a
know-
Henny
you
night.
uncomfortable,
This
Pretty
is a
Terry?
Henny night right here.
Pretty Terry seems a little uncomfortable about that.
Yo, you not touching my gooch. I'm gonna swing on you.
You already had it. You had it done. You had it done.
No, what happened was, I will admit, what happened was, she got comfortable and tried to get there, and I flipped.
To the gooch though.
I flipped.
You flipped?
I flipped out. Like
the gooch.
I flipped.
Okay.
I flipped out. Clean out.
So you,
Clean
so,
out.
So you
No.
like? So do you like the testicle stimulation?
Yeah, but you not touching my
Your gooch right under there.
No,
Never hit it.
no, you not you. I don't even care for you to even suck my balls. I don't.
Testicle,
Oh, a lot of men don't
stimulation.
like that.
Testicle
I
stimulation.
care.
Testicle stimulation.
I don't. But
That is
like,
radio.
That gooch, man. That
You
gooch,
were
like
cussing
that's
now.
that's a different no. Like
Women talk about the whole thing about the G-spot being in your booty hole. I ain't with that.
I'm just
Listen,
letting you
I don't
know.
ever want mine found,
There
touched, none of
are
that.
more men with it.
It is.
than
It
there are
is.
men who's not with it.
They're
That's
just
all.
gonna tell
It
you
is.
overly and say it. No.
it is.
They're not gonna say it.
It is.
But I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I
And we
don't.
know you okay with it. We clearly have figured sugar grits.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I just feel
Getting
like
up in the nitty-gritty.
I ain't trying to put nobody out. Like it is what it is. That's what we did.
I mean, you do what you do.
and it's and
Yeah,
that's
you do what you
fine. And I understand it's a lot of over masculine people
so
from
that's
South Carolina.
that's what the fuck you trying to say.
Look at me like that. You ain't never had sex with me. You never had sex with me.
Aggressive.
Hey,
Straight like that.
straight like that.
No, I mean it is what it is.
I'm more.
Do you
into
like the
certain-
gooch? You fucking asking me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's you.
She can lick my gooch. Yes.
I ain't know. I
And
I
men
ain't
like
fuck with
fingers
that.
too.
So don't go to my. Yeah, I ain't with that part.
Men like fingers.
Nah, you're wild.
Do you prepare yourself, or at least prepare her for it? Are you respectful? Like, you maybe shade a little
No,
bit.
no.
You know.
You don't
I
shave.
don't shave. If you do it,
Do
you
you
do it.
wash?
You got to, yeah.
Oh, you're not getting no
Like,
dick from me.
wow.
if
I
my
watch
dick
all
ain't
that
fresh.
right now. I watch.
Like,
At least
You
shampoo it
can't
down
say
there a
that
little bit,
word.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, penis. I'm sorry.
wash. Though.
Yeah, I definitely watch.
Like,
I keep it
rag soap.
air scrub.
under there.
I got a whole separate rag. I get 2 rags.
Shampoo. Oh,
Yeah.
shampoo.
All you
The hairs
Dr.
is
Browners,
soft.
Dr. Browners, baby, Dr. Browners will clean you out.
Condition
Dr.
that
Browners,
thing.
we need a sponsorship. that mint joint, that thing they
That's
feel like
mine.
you're standing on butt naked on a mountain with some snow, baby. Breeze coming through there. Dr. Browners, get your ass clean.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That is honestly the best soap I've used ever.
Exactly.
That's good soap. It's
But
good
yeah, I do that.
soap. Okay.
Roger J ain't never had no wax or no shave stuff like that down
Where you get
there,
that
bro.
Brazilian,
I trim.
I don't know. I might try one.
is
I
that-
don't know, bro.
The older men I deal with,
I
They do it because they know they like that stuff.
eating it out.
I trim.
I like
trim,
that.
though. I do that.
I mean, hair
A
doesn't
little fade
really
or something
bother
like
me.
that, you don't line yourself up.
Hair doesn't bother me,
Not
but
even-
it does,
What?
like, depending on like where you are in your.
I mean, it's
level
like a
of-
girl having, she ain't shaved, whatever. They ain't stopping me from eating the coochie.
Yeah.
Just like a
High
period
five
ain't
that.
stopping nothing but a sentence. I'ma knock you
Oh,
down.
no.
I ain't eating it.
No,
I ain't eating it.
hold
But
on,
we
I'm
gonna
not-
have sex.
I'm not having period
Maybe
sex.
I just like, I don't know. I mean,
I'm not having
what,
period sex.
I just
what we
felt
talking
like-
about?
I ain't eating the vagina
What the
because her
fuck-
period
what
on.
the fuck
Hold
kind
on,
of
what
shit
we
We
you
still
talking
on?
having sex.
What kind of shit you on, man?
You ain't never run a red light.
I'm not doing it.
You a
And
damn
we're gonna
right.
take a commercial break. Right, what?
What the
Damn niggas up here
Is that a
really
real
lying.
commercial break? Because I got to
That ain't no commercial break.
Yeah, we
You
did a
gotta
break.
be again. Yo, baby bladder, stop drinking so much.
Go ahead, little bladder. Go ahead.
Bruh.
We about to.
Yeah, we have to.
So, I mean, my boy, you know what I'm saying, our newest brother to the family, he is leaving for Afghanistan. This is pretty much his farewell episode also. We hate to see that you're going, but we know that you're going to do good things and stuff like that and provide for yourself and your family and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, like, what are some things that you feel like you want to get out right now? Or just the things you want to say as far as your farewell?
What I want to say is, I'm really gonna miss you guys.
Oh,
I am.
appreciate it, man.
I will still be doing live with All and Mac and BK, whatever. I just won't be in the physical form because I'm handling business. But I just want you guys to know that I love what we doing. I love what we doing. I love what we going at. You know, we family.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, I may not be here physically, you know, but we still got everything else.
You be safe out there.
Yeah,
You got to.
cool.
Definitely
We
be
gonna
safe.
talk.
We
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
we gonna still gonna work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? At
We
the
still
end
gonna
of
do
the
work. Maybe a time difference.
Yeah.
It's
Big
gonna be a
time
time
difference.
difference.
Not maybe.
Yeah,
Big
You said about an
time.
hour? Is it like you said?
I'm
unless
8 hours
tripping.
ahead.
8 hours ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
8
How
hours
the
ahead.
hell
So
we
you
gonna do
said
lives?
you said what is it?
I have to get up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's gonna be in the morning, right? For you.
If you go live at 9,
9.
it's gonna be. I'll be getting up for work
Okay.
if I'm on morning shift.
Okay.
If I'm on morning
10,
shift,
fool.
but so
But I mean,
Okay.
Thank
Yes.
you for your service.
well, I'm done with that life. It was contracted life now. I'm
I
just
mean,
a
it's
big-
still
don't sound like something.
yeah, but still, I'll be back home. I do plan to take leave in April. So April, I will see you guys again.
10-4, man.
So
All right. Well,
Rona
sounds
gonna
good.
be gone.
Say what?
Praying for Rona to be gone.
Absolutely.
So we can really
Yeah.
get out here and do these shows and
Yes.
put these live podcasts out here because we definitely planning that.
yeah,
We doing live podcasts. We doing these comedy shows.
Once again, hit them up with that iHeart.
iHeartRadio, WDRB Media. Download the iHeartRadio app. I'll be dropping the link to the WDRB Radio Media stuff. Just keep on the lookout for that, man. We're gonna be doing all of this stuff as a family. This is Third Perspective, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna
Third
be
Perspective.
all on radio too. It ain't just me, it's the family, you feel me? And I think we're gonna sign a photographer, videographer soon. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
yeah.
And we're gonna find a way to, you know what I'm saying, try to lace his pockets a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When the money come through.
Everybody
You know
that
what
work
I'm
got to, you know what I'm saying, get a little something out of it. We like
It's a
to,
spider right there.
man, dog.
Like
I can't even concentrate. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
Mac, leave him with something good, man.
we definitely gonna wrap it up, but before we wrap it up, man, everybody, first thing and foremost, foremost, excuse me.
The boy
You
Geechee
know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
slash bougie.
Y'all ain't saying. Y'all ain't saying. If that was Geechee professional proper, I don't know. Anyway, everybody, first and foremost, keep loving your heart, keep your mental intact, and look out for the person right next to you. You know what I mean? Because that person can save you too. One love. This is Third Perspective. My name is Mac Reed.
I am all Scott, the man with the voice, baby.
Pretty Terry, baby.
I'm Sugar Grits.
Sugar grits. Y'all be easy, man. Have a great week, great weekend, all of that.
We out.
That'll work.
Awesome, man. That was
That was
fun.
good. It was. It really was good. Now I can really drink now.
I think